Alright, we're in segment number 25, and we're going to play Jeopardy for the Sega Genesis. Let's see how my luck goes here. We have Lynn and Jeff facing me today. Alright. We have one daily double up there somewhere in one of these categories.
Here are the categories.
Artists. Classical music. International cuisine. Disney. Oh, good. Good. Mammals. And finally, baseball. If you think I'm going to start with the Disney category first, you guessed wrong. I'm starting with artists for 100. Eugene Delacroix wrote, "The first virtue of painting is to be a feast for these." What are the eyes? Oh.
You are correct.
I'll take artists for 200. Charles Dana Gibson's wife was the model for this gay 90s symbol of beauty. What's the Gibson girl?
You are correct.
Artist 300. Edward Hicks, best known for the Peaceable Kingdom, was a minister in this religion. Lynn. Nope.
Sorry.
So that's $300 going to Whammy Incorporated. Jeff. Nope.
Sorry.
Well, that's $300 going to Whammy Incorporated. $300 more dollars. If I were to ring in on this, I'd say Quaker, but I'm not going to buzz in.
No, the correct.
Oh, I would have been right. Oh well, it's okay. Artist 400. These two Van Gogh paintings with floral titles each sold for more than $39 million in 1987. What are lilies and sunflowers?
Sorry.
Oh no! Ugh. Oh, and I think I just figured it out. Ugh. I always get this clue wrong somehow. Sunflowers is one. I think the other one is irises. Yeah, too late now.
You are correct.
That's okay, we can bounce back. Jeff has his first bit of cash. Let's keep going. Artist 500. Modigliani gave up this form of art in 1915, partly because materials were too expensive. What is sculpture? It's all good, it's all good, it's all good. We can bounce back, we've done it lots of times.
You are correct.
We're up to $400 in cash, and we're out of the hole and in the lead. I'll take baseball for 100. Daily double. I have $400, but I can risk up to 500, so let's do 500. Here's the clue in baseball. During the McCarthy era, this team changed its name to Redlegs. Who are the Boston Red Sox?
You are correct.
Yes! We're up to $900. I'll take baseball for 200. As of 1990, he held the record for the most lifetime hits. Who is Sammy Sosa? Sammy Sosa.
Sorry.
It's not Sammy Sosa? Oh. I think I just figured it out. Oh well. Let's see if Jeff knows this one any better than I do. Pete Rose. Yep.
You are correct.
Pete Rose. Yep. So Jeff is up to $300. It's okay. It's okay. Hang in there. International cuisine 100. These Chinese dumplings are commonly served in soup or fried as a side dish. What are wontons?
You are correct.
International cuisine for 200, please. Hungarian goulash is traditionally seasoned with this powdered pepper. What's paprika? Oh. Come on now. That's better.
You are correct.
International cuisine for 300, please. We're up to $1,000 right now. Keep going. So, tamales are sometimes steamed in banana leaves, but are usually wrapped in these. What are corn husks?
You are correct.
International cuisine for 400, please. This chicken dish made with noodles, cheese, and cream sauce was named for an Italian opera singer. What is chicken tetrazzini?
You are correct.
International cuisine for 500, please. Served on meat, Mayrose hotel butter contains salt, pepper, parsley, and this juice. What is lemon juice? Get that money.
You are correct.
Baseball for 300. Ballpark institution which seems to have died out with the advent of women's lib. What is Ladies' Day?
You are correct.
I'll take baseball for 400. We have $2,500 at this point. Keep going. As of 1990, the state with 5 Major League Baseball teams. What is California?
You are correct.
Baseball for 500. Hey, Tiger. Famed pitcher Denton Young's name was a shortened version of this violent storm. What is a cyclone?
You are correct.
We're up to $3,400 right now. I'll take classical music for 100. Schubert's Incomplete Orchestral Sonata. Okay, what is the Moonlight Sonata?
Sorry.
Oh, I think I know it now. The answer that I didn't think it was, now I do think it is. Oh well. There's another $100 going to Whammy Incorporated. But it's okay. Let's see if Lynn knows this one. The Unfinished Symphony. Ugh. That's what I didn't think it was.
You are correct.
But it's okay. Not going to sweat over it. We're going to go to the next clue. Musical accessory whose parts are the head, or the stick, head, hair, frog, and screw. What is a violin bow? Oh, come on now. Don't play.
You are correct.
Classical music for 300. Inspired by paintings, Mussorgsky composed pictures at one of these. What is an exhibit? Or an exhibition? I'll just say pictures at an exposition.
You are correct.
Yeah, good. classical music for 400. Considered the greatest violinist of all time, he could play a whole piece on one string. Who is, Vivaldi.
Sorry.
Dang it. That's another $400, and it's going to Whammy Incorporated. Paganini.
You are correct.
Right. Okay. Paganini. It's okay. Mammals for 100. Romans called this African horse, African beast, a tiger horse. What's a zebra?
You are correct.
Mammals 200. The only flying mammal. What's a bat?
You are correct.
Mammals for 300. A black panther is really the black version of this cat. What is a leopard?
You are correct.
Mammals for 400. We're to $4,000 right now. It plays dead to escape predators, but one was close friends with an alligator. What is the possum?
You are correct.
Mammals for 500. The blue species of this mammal generates up to 500 HP with its tail. What is the blue whale?
You are correct.
Classical music for 500. Sacred opera. Lynn. Oh, it's Oratorio.
You are correct.
She's out of the hole now. And we saved the best category for last. Disney for 100. Thumper and Flower offer comic relief in this movie about man's disregard for nature. What is Bambi?
You are correct.
200. Up to $5,000 right now. This Rudyard Kipling adaptation was the last film Disney worked on before his death in '66. What is The Jungle Book?
You are correct.
300. The Ugly Duckling was a swan, and the Ugly Dachshund was one of these dogs. What's a Great Dane?
You are correct.
I'll take 400, please. Sorry, 400. Unlike Carlo Collodi, Disney did not kill this character at the start of Pinocchio. Who is Jiminy Cricket? There we go.
You are correct.
Now the last clue. Then we go on to Double Jeopardy. The only one of the 7 dwarfs whose name is not an adjective. Who is Doc?
You are
So we
correct.
have $6,400 at the end of the Jeopardy round. Jeff has 700. Lynn has 300. Let's go ahead and get ready to start playing the round of
Double Jeopardy.
dollar values doubled, and we'll put 2 daily doubles up on the board. And we have these as our 6 categories.
Here are the categories.
Weights, measures, nicknames, foreign cities, 50s TV, U.S. government, and finally, inventions. All right. Let's start things off with 50s TV for 200. Ricky Nelson's brother, who is David,
You are correct.
50s TV for 400. Fictional homeland of Ricky Ricardo. It was DESI ARNAZ'S original one. What is Cuba?
You are correct.
50s TV for 600. We're up to $7,000 right now. He teamed up with David Brinkley in 1956. Who is Chet Huntley? There we go.
You are correct.
50s TV for 800. He played Grandpa Amos on The Real McCoys. Who is Walter Brennan? It just came to me.
You are correct.
We'll close out a 50s TV for 1,000. In 1956-57, he was the last black to host a network variety show until Sammy Davis did in 1966. Who is Nat King Cole?
You are correct.
Ran the category and we're up to $9,400. How about foreign cities for 200? This country's national anthem is named for the city of Marseille. What is France?
You are correct.
Foreign cities for 400. This city is noted for its harbor bridge and shell-shaped opera house. What is Sydney? Sydney, Australia.
You are correct.
Up to $10,000 right now. Foreign cities for 600. Its baseball team is named for the 1967 World's Fair held there. I cannot remember this one off the top of my head. Jeff. Oh, Montreal. That's right.
You are correct.
Montreal and Quebec. Alright, U.S. government for 200. Bills for raising money must originate in this branch of Congress. I have a little bit of a clue, but I'm not 100% sure. Nope.
Sorry.
That's $200 going to Whammy Incorporated. Oh, it's the House of Representatives. All right. House of Representatives.
You are correct.
Lynn's up to $500, and she gets to make the next selection as we continue. Okay. Foreign cities for 800. Soweto is an urban complex outside this city. What is Pretoria in South Africa?
Sorry.
No, I picked the wrong South African city. Yeah. That's $800 going to Whammy Incorporated. Oh, Johannesburg.
You are correct.
Alright. U.S. government for 400. The A in PAC is what the lobbying group wants to get from the lawmakers. What is action?
You are correct.
I'll take U.S. government for 600. Daily double. I have 9,600. How much of that do I want to put at risk? 600. Here's the clue. Of the 15,000 of these operating in Washington, less than half are registered. What are lobbyists?
You are correct.
Yes! Up to $10,200. U.S. government for 800. In August 1957, the South Carolina senator filibustered for 24 hours and 18 minutes uninterrupted. Who was Strom Thurmond?
You are correct.
U.S. government 1,000. The Immigration and Naturalization Service is part of this federal department. Lynn. It is the Justice Department. Alright.
You are correct.
And you're up to $1,500. You get to make the next selection as we continue. Weights and measures for 200. According to Ted Williams, Babe Ruth had one that weighed 54 ounces. What is a baseball bat?
You are correct.
Weights and measures for 400. Spelled G-E-R-D in Old English, where it meant a small stick. Now it means a precise length. What's a yard? Keep going.
You are correct.
Weights and measures for 600, please. It's the only measure of distance mentioned in the poem Charge of the Light Brigade. Jeff. It's a half a league. Alright, half a league.
You are correct.
That takes Jeff up to $2,500 and he gets to make the next selection. Enough sailors were nicknamed this from the fruit they ate to prevent scurvy. What are limeys?
You are correct.
English sailors for 400, or 400 please, for nicknames. One source we have calls Betty Grable the #1 this, while another hangs it on Dorothy Lamour. Lynn. Oh, pinup girl. Alright.
You are correct.
Alright. Inventions for 200. He invented the Franklin stove. Who's Benjamin Franklin?
You are correct.
Inventions for 400, please. $2,160 people at a time could ride on this at the 1893 Chicago World's Fair. What's a Ferris wheel?
You are correct.
Let's have inventions for 600, please. Edison suggested it be used to record phone calls and make clocks talk. What is a phonograph? Or is it hearing aid? Let's go with phonograph. I have it between two of them.
You are
I
correct.
picked the right one. Phonograph it is. 800. The first patent issued to more than one person went to Hal, Hunt, and Singer for this. What's a sewing machine?
You are correct.
Inventions for 1,000. Oh, we're getting up there. He invented the Polaroid camera, introduced in 1947. Was Edwin Land.
You are correct.
Up to $14,800 in cash. Let's go back to nicknames for 600, please. Supreme Court Justice known as WHIZZER. Supreme Court Justice known as WHIZZER. Jeff. Byron White.
You are correct.
Byron White, yep. Nicknamed 800. During the 1950s, this 5'4" blonde was known as the Singing Rage. I don't remember this one, so I'm not buzzing in. Jeff. Patty Page. Alright.
You are correct.
Nicknames 1,000. U.S. General who was called the Napoleon of Luzon and the Beau Brummel of the Army. Who is Douglas MacArthur?
You are correct.
Okay. Let me have weights and measures for 800. The other Daily Double. At this point I have over $15,000. 4,200. Here's the clue. Used in surveying, a chain is divided into 100 units of these. What are links?
You are correct.
And weights and measures for 1,000. I have $20,000 right now. In metric prefixes, kilo means thousandfold, and this means thousandth part. Jeff. That is incorrect.
Sorry.
So you have to give up $1,000 to Whammy Incorporated, which they're now profiting $3,700. Holy guacamole. Lynn. Millie.
You are correct.
So we have a tie for second place right now. Let's go ahead and look at that last clue before we go to Final Jeopardy. The second largest city in Ireland, it helps keep the country's economy afloat. What is Cork?
You are correct.
Cork, Ireland. Yep, so I have $21,000. Lynn and Jeff are tied at $2,900 apiece as we play Final Jeopardy. And the category is languages. Oh, Whammy Inc. is getting some money. I'm gonna go $4,000 on this. Revived in modern times, it's the only colloquial language-based speech based on a written language. What is romance? No, it's Hebrew. So we'll add $4,000 to Whammy Inc.'s bank in just a little bit. Jeff got it right. Lynn got it wrong, and she wagered how much? $1,400? Alright. So we'll add another $4,000, but it doesn't matter. I still win $17,000. So Whammy Inc. profits $9,100. Whammy Inc. profits $9,100, but I won $17,000. And we'll wrap it up for this segment. I will see you all for that next one right after this.